Let's launch this. Off to a menacing beginning.
You really haven't changed one bit, have you? Wow. Tobias.
Hey Nick, the house. It's yours.
Finally after so long. Thanks, man.
Alright then. So, long story short, I am kind of a dummy, and I forgot well, not that I forgot, I just wasn't aware that there was a demo for the Year of Creation story mode that actually plays quite differently to the final version. So I decided, just to not let any loose ends, I was gonna try that as well. So far, I think there's only 2 levels, the living room and the bedroom, which are not the same as the living room and the bedroom from the actual Joy of Creation story mode game. Okay, this is the Joy of Creation Reborn story mode, not the Joy of Creation story mode. But let's see. Let's see how it plays, let's see how it looks, let's see how everything is. Use your right click for the flashlight and left click to move, and to rotate, and press W towards the TV to hand when necessary. Okay.
Hello? Scott, are you there? Yes, I'm here. Can you tell me where I am? I'm kind of lost. You're in the living room currently. I suggest you head... What is it, Michael? The animatronics. They've begun a coordinated attack on you. They've gathered near your whereabouts. Damn. What should I do? I think they still retain their functions from previous games. You should know it better than me. You're right. If so, Freddy will come from the right and Bonnie from the left.
Uh-huh. What?
Oh, like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, with the mask trick, but a bit different. Exactly. Foxy has always been a sly one. He'll try to sneak up on me from behind. Flashing him will scare him off. Foxy and his weakness for the flashlight. Always works out. But I'm not sure about Chica. Oh, right, Chica. I think she has a particular interest for the light switch down the hall. Right, that chick will try to scare me by disabling the light. Switching it back on will do. I just hope they won't change their strategy. Don't worry, I voted them. Alright, they could be doing this same strategy for years. Alright, good luck, man. I've recorded this in case you forget. Good. Thanks, man.
Well, that's just fantastic. I couldn't hear Jack for like a little bit of it. Okay, so Bonnie and Freddy are gonna come through the doors. For Chica, I just need to turn on the light switch. Oh yeah, I should hide. Wait, what was that? What was that? Hey! Foxy, stay put. Foxy, what did he say about staying put? Stay put. What the heck is that noise? Are there gonna be any sound cues for where Bonnie and Freddy are right outside my doors? Guess not. Bonnie's already there. I wish this was free roam because it takes way too freaking long to go from the door to the couch to the really. Might as well go check on Bonnie, see how he's doing. What the? What was that noise? Oh, hi Freddy. And hi Foxy. Should I hide? I heard... Oh my! That scared the heck out of me. That was Bonnie, wasn't it? Wait, who was that? Was it Freddy? Or was it Bonnie?
Hello?
Okay, let me hear that again.
Hello? Scott, are you there? Yes, I'm here. Can you tell me where I am? I'm kind of lost. You're in the living room currently. I suggest you head... What is it, Michael? The animatronics. They've begun a coordinated attack on you. They've gathered near your whereabouts. Damn. What should I do? I think they still retain their functions from previous games. You should know it better than me. You're right. If so, Freddy will come from the right and Bonnie from the left. The keyholes of the doors will be perfect to see whether they're close or not. If they are dangerously close, I should hide behind the couch until they're gone. Oh, like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, with the mask trick, but a bit different. Exactly. Foxy has always been a sly one. He'll try to sneak up on me from behind. Flashing him will scare him off. Foxy and his weakness for the flashlight. Always works out. But I'm not sure about Chica. Oh, right, Chica. I think she has a particular interest for the light switch down the hall. Right, that chicken will try to scare me by disabling the light. Switching it back on will do. I just hope they won't change their strategy. You know, don't worry, okay? I coded them, alright? They could be doing this same strategy for years. Alright, good luck, man. I've recorded this in case you forget. Good. Thanks, man.
Okie dokie, got it. Guess there won't be any sound cues for Freddy or Bonnie. Just need to constantly check on them. What the heck is that noise? There's Bonnie. I cannot see anything, it's very dark. Alright, if any of them get pretty close, I just need to go hide behind the couch. Freddy is still pretty far away. Same for Bonnie. Okay. Bonnie's still there. I hate that noise. Didn't mean to do that, but I might as well go check on Bonnie. Wait, what? Come on. Didn't mean to do that. Just gonna hide. Ooh. Nothing to see here, Bunny. Nothing to see here. Okay, I guess he's gone. I think I'm just gonna stay hiding in here. I'm gonna stay hiding in here until either Foxy appears or Chica turns off the light. Because I don't know when Freddy's going to appear, but I definitely don't want to be sitting on the couch when that happens. Hello, Betty Fazbear. That was terrifying. Holy crap. Yeah, this plays a little bit differently than the living room level, but like the one from the story mode, but it still retains some of its elements. Chica, I will not. Not allowed to progress, Chica. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, hi, Minty. Hello, how are you doing? Am I winning? I think I might be winning. If I don't get absolutely destroyed right now. Almost at 5 a.m. So yeah, this is like a demo of the full game that I played just yesterday, actually. Just finished 100%ing it, but then I found out that there was a demo with some sort of different gameplay to it, so I was like, you know, might as well try it. Might be fun. And it's... Oh! Did I win?
Daddy, help! There's a monster.
Nick? Nick!
I won! Let's freaking go! First try. Well, second try. Scott said a naughty word.
What is happening? This isn't real. This isn't just dreaming. None of this is real. Ah!
You sure, Mr. Cawthon?
God. Freddy? Freddy? Freddy, what are you doing? What are you, Freddy, now? Oh God!
Dang, he's fast.
No, what is this? Help! Somebody help! Belle? Nick? Anthony, Sam, where are you?
I think this is the same cutscene from the original game. Sorry, from the full game. But my goodness, this is a big house.
What is going on?
Oh, that's such a cute little disc.
What is this? For the monster slayer. The monsters are around the house. Here's your trusty flashlight to slay them with. We hide from the monsters. They were mean to Mommy. So we hid where you always tell us to hide. Much love, Nick, Sam, and Anthony.
Thank you, children. Yeah, thank you. Wasn't expecting to beat it that quick, to be honest. The second he said I'm streaming, like, this time self-aware. Not gonna lie, I actually thought that he said streaming too, but then I read the subtitles and said streaming. I was like, oh, silly me, silly me. Okay, second memory. This is the bedroom. Okay, I wonder if this is going to play differently than the one in the full game. I don't think it is. Spacebar to sit down. Let's click to interact with objects. Lookable sitting. Okay, I think it's the same gameplay.
Hello? Hello, Nick? Hey,
Oh yeah, there's still
it's
more.
me, Michael.
But I'm pretty sure this is the only, like, the last level left. What else do I have left to 100%? Let me see. Check the list again. Without counting this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 games plus a demo, very short demo. So technically I still have 9, but one of them doesn't really count. So I'm almost there on the final stretch. I'm so excited. And I'm pretty sure this one was the last very, very difficult one. Because I really wasn't expecting, like, when I first played the game, I didn't expect to have a deadless mode. You know, because the creator of the game just said, oh yeah, you know what this game really needs? A game where a mode where you have to beat the entire game from start to finish without dying a single time. That ought to get the people happy. Little double digits, I know. Way sooner than my first time completing Final Freddy's games. This time I'm gonna hit my goal with like 2 months in advance. Gonna have 2 whole months to finish that video. Yeah, I already talked about this in a previous stream. Like, when I look at rewatching the Final Freddy's video that I did for the first time, there are a lot of things that I'm very unhappy with. So now that I'm gonna have much more time to do it, with a lot more experience on editing and stuff, and with a new computer, I definitely want to make the video a lot better. There's quite a lot of room for improvement. The other thing that I'm just a tiny bit worried about is that I still have a lot of books left to read. I am still only halfway through the 3rd Fazbear Frights book, and I still have like 8 or 7 Fazbear Frights book left to read, and like 8 Tales from the Pizzaplex books left to read. gonna have to do a lot of reading these days. And the books would be a lot harder to finish, I imagine. Yep. Just find the time to read them. Yeah, I think one day where I have like the entire day off from everything, just gonna dedicate 100% to reading it. Because I also might be too overly ambitious, but on the video for this FNAF thing, I also want to do like a little section of doing like some sort of summary of every single book with some very poorly drawn images on paint. It will be so much quicker and efficient if I could just read the graphic novel versions. Also, it could be a long video. Yeah, it's probably gonna be even longer than the first one, which is like almost 3.5 hours long. Yeah, but it's gonna be something that I'm gonna be very proud of. And then it's probably gonna come the Celeste video, which is the new thing that I'm gonna be the most proud of. Is there not a big version? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, it'll be easier and more efficient if I could just read the graphic novel versions of the books. Because, you know, some of the novel trilogy and some of the Fazer Frights books have comic adaptations. And those are, like, obviously much faster to read. The thing is, not all of the books have them. Like, quite the majority of the books, there's only the novel version, and that's it. There's no easy way or workaround, no anything like that. But it's a good thing that I don't mind reading a lot of text with no pictures. It's funny because the Fazer Frights books, I think like only half of them have graphical novel adaptations. But for the excuse me, I was sleeping. For the Tales from the Pizzaplex books, none of them have graphical novel adaptations.
Nick? Hey, little Nicky, it's me.
So for all of them, I am 100% required to read through a lot of text. Yeah, none of the books are over like 200 pages long. They're all like around 160, 180 pages long. But what makes them a lot easier to digest, in my opinion, is that each book has 3 stories. So in each book, it's like I'm reading 3 really short books. So it's not like a giant, massive novel that I'm like reading for like an entire week straight and just, you know, waiting to get to the end. That's a lot of lore. I know. Well, I mean, there's still a lot of debate on people whether if the books are actually canon or which books are actually canon. Because on the one of the latest games, which was Ruin, they introduced the character of the Mimic, which before wasn't a book exclusive character, and then after that they made an entire game dedicated to the Mimic character. So that brought a lot of people thinking that the Tales from the Pizzaplex books are actually canon, because they work as a prequel to Security Breach. But then there's people that say that the Tales from the Pizzaplex are just their own canon, and that they share some similarities and elements from the books, sorry, from the games, but they aren't actually one-to-one. It's just kind of a mess. I'm sure the stories does sound nicer. They are. They're pretty nice too. I really like at the end of each book there's like a really short epilogue. And all of the epilogues form like one long story. And that story is supposed to connect with every single story from all of the books, which I also think is especially cool. Oh, come on, Chica. I have 2 novel series, like I think 3 or 4 interactive novels. And that should probably be it. I mean, one of the interactive novels is an adaptation of a novel, but just in an interactive novel format. But, reading them makes me really wish that I had gotten into the books a lot earlier. I remember the first novel when it first came out, I only read like the first 5 pages and then I just abandoned it. I was gonna say, the nice thing about fandoms is you can just pick and choose the parts you like best for your own personal interpretation of the story, but connecting the books with the games in that way sounds a bit more complicated. Oop. Hi, Foxy. Are there any contradictions that would make it so any book stuff couldn't be canon? Well, for the novels, yeah. Like, there are a lot of the characters in the novel trilogy that are counterparts to their game characters. So at least the novel trilogy is 100% confirmed to be just their own canon. But for the other books, the Faster Fights and the Tales from the Pizzaplex, there isn't really a lot of stuff that directly contradicts anything that happens in the games. But is that there's quite a lot of stuff going on. Because the books introduce some elements, like the Agony and the Remnant, that were originally from the books, but then they were incorporated to the games in some way. It's like, my bet on that is that the books are canon. What the hell? That scared the frick out of me.
Goodness, they only programmed him to deal with him, not the others. Oh, crap.
That genuinely scared me, dude. I wasn't expecting Chica to just pop out of nowhere like that. Yeah, okay, that's why I say all canon. Yeah, it's just, just like everything in Final Fantasy, everything is up to interpretation, and you get the final word on what you decide is canon and what is not. Oh man, I keep getting screwed by RNG. I hate this.
Hello? Nick? Hey, little Nicky, it's me.
Come on, I just want to be done with this already so I can move on to the next game. It's fair though, I don't think Final Fantasy was originally created with all the storyline in mind. Seems like they developed more lore as they went on. Yeah, it's pretty clear that Final Fantasy's story is, that was a story that was developed during the development of the games. Like, I'm pretty sure Scott had some ideas in mind, but it wasn't like a full, clear vision with the first game. Because to this day, there are still stuff from the first few games that to this day it still remains unanswered. Like, what was in the box with the locks from Final Fantasy Freddy's 4? What did the cutscene with the crying child and the disappearing plushies mean? And it's so funny because in the interview that Scott Cawthon had with Doka, like, I think a year ago. Yeah, because it was for the 10th anniversary of the game. He was asked what was inside the lockbox, and he said a very vague answer of, at that point there was something in the box, but now I'm not sure what was it anymore, or something like that. I don't even remember. So long story short, he gave a pretty convoluted answer just because he didn't want to say, I had something planned for it, but then I forgot about it, and then I don't even remember what I wanted to put in there. In that case, I stand by just pick and choose your favorite parts to interpret it how you like. Yeah, that's how these games work. At least what I like is but I didn't want to commit. Scott Cawthon being silly. Something that I really like about Puppy Playtime is that at least that game does, even though it does leave some things up to interpretation, which they're probably gonna get cleared up as more chapters released. But the lore they have is pretty set in stone. I really want to play Puppy Playtime, but I want to wait and listen to all the chapters are out, so I can do like a Puppy marathon, play everything one right after the other. Speaking of games with chapters releasing, I really have been postponing the Deltarune 3 playthrough. Yeah, I said that I didn't want to stream it because I wanted to just take my time with it. Oh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I went to sleep, dude.
Hello? Hello? Nick? Hey, little...
What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, I think I changed my mind. I might actually stream Deltarune 3 and 4. It's because I really want to get a shot at those secret bosses, which I'm pretty sure there must be. Every chapter must have a secret boss. I'll probably play Tane next. We'll see. We'll see, because I still have a few games on my pendings list. I need to get the final Golden Berry in Celeste, and I also want to start Hollow Knight and complete it before I start Silk Song. Yes, Deltarune. We love Deltarune in this household. Am I going to do the weird route? Oh yeah, the weird route. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do the pacifist route on one profile, and then I'm gonna do the weird route on a second profile. That's how I was doing it on my Switch. Speaking of, since I played the first 2 chapters on my Switch, I'm gonna have to replay them both on my PC. Because unlike Undertale, I don't think the Nintendo Switch version is gonna have anything exclusive to it. Yeah, well, you gotta refresh it that way, yes. That's also why I want to do it, because I want to have everything fresh. I haven't played Deltarune since like 2022, I'm pretty sure. It's been quite a while. Oh, and also something that I had pending from my Undertale speedrunner era. I never did a speedrun of
Why are they doing this?
all the
They programmed
endings.
to deal with him, not the others. Oh, crap.
I didn't. Oh my gosh, God! Why did you have to open your mouth? I couldn't hear Freddy. Shut the freak up! I'm doing my thing. Okay, next time I hear dialogue, I'm just gonna spam X and hope that that works to skip it. It's been a while since a new chapter came out. It really has been a while. I really hope chapter 5 doesn't take as long. And 6. And 7. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 7 chapters total. And I hope that at least by the end, by the final chapter, we finally get to see Ezreal. To see if all the theories about Ezreal being Ralsei are actually true. So I mean, it really would make sense, but at the same time, why though? I'm pretty sure this is a bug. Pretty sure this is a bug. Because I am going to sleep, but for some reason the game detects us as me not actually being asleep. I don't know. Like I have to point upwards, but not all the way upwards, otherwise it doesn't detect it for some reason. It's really weird, I don't get it. This is definitely more polished than the full game. Answering and Ralsei having the same letters in their names is very suspicious. It is. I also want to see how that theory about Ralsei betraying us goes. You know, people say Ralsei is way too good, like way too nice of a person to not be a betrayer. Sorry, it seems buggy. It's okay, it's a demo after all. It's definitely expected to be buggy in some aspects. I just hope I don't die here. It's freaking Foxy, the run ender. If I don't get jump scared by Chica again, I should be good. Speak of the devil. Yeah, Trader Realty's a theory. Yeah, there was also an animation on YouTube that I saw a couple months ago. That's actually pretty well made. I cannot remember the name, but yeah, it was an animation of Chris finding out the Realty betrayed him. Pretty sure if you search up on YouTube Realty's betrayal, it should be either the first results or one of the first. I really hope it doesn't turn out to be true though, because Rousey is like my favorite character, counting both Deltarune and Undertale. He's my favorite character in the entire Toby Fox verse. It's like the more I think about it, I don't think I have a favorite Undertale character. And I guess probably Papyrus. He's such a good boy, I agree. He's so good. He's the nicest boy ever. Like, there's no way that innocent, pure soul ends up betraying us. Like, there's no way. Papyrus is also good, but much more chaotic good energy. Dude, I love Papyrus energy. Like, if I had Papyrus as a close friend in real life, every single day of my life would be full of joy. Every day will be a whimsical, joyful day. Okay, I figured out. Finally got the bug figured out. I needed to look up, but not 100% completely up. Otherwise it wouldn't let me sleep. We'll need a friend like Papyrus in our lives. 100%, dude. 100%. And definitely in the pacifist route, the best date of them all was the Papyrus date by like a landslide. You know, speaking of favorite character, I also don't think I have a least favorite character in Undertale. I don't know. Like literally every single character has at least one thing to love about them. Even the secondary background characters that are not even important to the plot at all. That's a good point. Everyone is very likable, charming. They are. Even the characters that are not even in the game, like Mr. Gaster. Uh-oh, I'm having a heart attack.
God damn it, why are they doing this?
Shut up.
Programmed them to deal with him, not the
Shut up.
others.
Shut. Dude. I'm pressing X. Why isn't it letting me skip the dialogue? Okay, good thing he shut up fast. Almost random beggar characters were the funniest. You know what? You're right. Sometimes the characters that just end up having like one or two lines of dialogue end up having the most charm. Dang, I'm already on a heart attack stage? Really? But I'm really interested in seeing how Undertale and Deltarune will end up connecting, if they end up connecting at the final chapter. Like, in my opinion, even if Deltarune ends up being better than Undertale when the full game comes out, I don't think it will ever have such a special place in my heart the way Undertale does. This night just goes on forever, doesn't it? Sadly fair, Undertale definitely its difference is it came out first. It's way shorter and came out in one installment versus chapters. Yeah, I wonder how, if Undertale would have been as popular if it followed the same chapter format instead of just releasing the full game at once. Because when it released the demo, it had a really popular, what do you call it, Kickstarter? So people really liked it just from the demo alone. Oh, I beat it. Okay, what's this gonna be, I wonder?
I wonder where Daddy went. He was gone after I shut the door.
Dick, stay close.
Where are we going, Mummy?
To the attic. They can't harm us there.
Why does he have a British accent?
In the attic. I should have known.
Not the attic, dude. Wait, what? Am I able to play The Office? Oh, no. Yeah, okay, this is the end of the demo. I think they did a really good job with the way to release Undertale. Now, there's such a big fanbase, so Fox can afford to make Deltarune how he wants to. Yeah. Even if it takes years for each chapter to release, at least I know that Toy Fox will take his time to make the game the best he possibly can. But yes, I did it. So that's one demo done. Okay, let me stop the recording for this one.